Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing?
Hello, teacher. How are
I'm
you?
doing well, teacher. What about
What
you?
about you?
Hi, Danielo. Hi, Topson. How are you? It's been a long time.
I yes, Aronade.
Yes, you are here
Our
now.
yeah, our Aronade. Yeah.
It's okay, no worries. Okay, Topson. So welcome back. Okay, guys, I'm glad that you are
Yeah.
back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's good to see you, okay? Awesome guys. So welcome back everybody, okay? How's your Jean? Hi Jocelyn, hi baby, how are you? And hi Daniela, of course. I hope that you're doing great, okay guys? I hope that you had a great weekend. If you had any activity or any special activity, well, I hope that everything has gone great, okay guys? And also um, and that you had the chance to rest as well. Okay, guys. So welcome back to your English class. Okay, guys. Welcome everybody. So today, guys, we are going to continue. Okay, guys. Remember that on Wednesday, right, guys? Last Wednesday we were checking or how is it like checking an exercise, right, guys? And we had to stop in the middle, right, guys? So we had to stop in the middle, and today we are going to pretty much resume every question, right, guys, and continue to check part number two of the exercise. Okay, so bear with me a moment here. Mm, nice, great, guys. So with that being said, let's go for it. Okay, guys, let's go for it. I'll share my screen with you so that you have like the reminder or maybe like it's going to be familiar for you, the exercise that we left pending. So this is the exercise, okay, guys? So we were talking about, remember that this is the exercise about gerunds and infinitives when they change the meaning of the sentence, right, guys? So we completed part number one, which is remember. Remember followed by a gerund, or remember followed by an infinitive, forget followed by a gerund, and forget followed by an infinitive. Regret as well, followed by a gerund or infinitive, the meaning or the sense that it provides to the sentence, and we completed try as well, right? We were able to complete try with gerunds and infinitive as well, right? So yes, we continue to do this. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Did we completed this one, guys? Stop? Yes, right? I think so. I think we were just missing go on. Do you remember, guys? Or no? Because we were really sleepy, mean. No, I think we didn't. Okay, so let's go with stop. Okay, guys, let's go with stop. So let's try to pay attention to this. Okay, guys, just bear with me a moment here. That's it. So when I have stop, right, guys, followed by a gerund, it means that I stopped the activity. Okay, guys, I stopped the activity that I am mentioning, um, like following the verb stopped. Okay, so for example, I stopped smoking. So it means that I don't smoke anymore. Okay, guys, I stopped the activity of smoking. So this is how I use the gerund, okay, guys, following stop. I stopped smoking. It means that I don't smoke anymore. I don't do it, okay, guys, I just don't do it anymore, right? Now, if I have stop with an infinitive, right, guys, if I have stop with an infinitive, it means that I stopped one activity to do something else, okay, guys? So, for example, I stopped to smoke. So here, let's say that I am walking down the street. Okay, guys? So let's say that I'm walking down the street and I stopped walking to smoke. It means that I was doing something, I was walking, I stopped that activity in order for me to do something else. And that something else, right, guys, is to smoke. Okay, guys, so I was doing something, I stopped that activity and started a new one. Okay, guys, so that is the meaning that, using stop with a gerund or an infinitive provides. Okay, guys, so with a gerund, it means that the activity that I am mentioning, I don't do it anymore, okay, guys, or I just stop doing it. But with the infinitive, it means that I was doing something else. It is not necessary for me to know what was happening, okay, guys. I just know that another activity was taking place before I stopped it, okay, guys, before I stop it and started a new activity. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. So with that sense, okay, guys, let's complete this exercise. Okay, guys, this activity, and let's try to do this one together. Okay, guys, so that you may, like remind, have like a, how is it, a memory, or maybe it comes to you because you completed the exercise last Wednesday. So let's try to do this, right? I don't know if you maybe have your screenshots or something, or you just remember because you were able to complete it, right? So you can open your mics and let me know the answer. Okay, so let's go. You should stop. You should stop. It's not good for your health. Is this referring to stop the activity or to stop one activity to do something else? What do you think? Should I use a gerund or an infinitive, guys? Do you remember? Do you remember your answer to this? You should stop. It's not good for your health.
Smoking.
There you go. Thank you very much, Deli. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Okay? That's it. Smoking, right? You should stop smoking. It's not good for your health. It means that, hey, take care, right, guys? You shouldn't be smoking. You have to stop. Okay, so it means to stop the activity of smoking, right? That's it. Now let's go with number two. We stopped because we were tired. If I am tired, uh-huh,
Study. To study.
okay, to study. Let's see. Baby, I don't hear you. I see that you opened your mic, but
Studying.
which one, Daniela? Daniela, could you repeat it?
Studying.
Studying? Okay, nice. There you go. Baby, I cannot hear you. I see that you have your mic on, but I'm not able to hear you at all. So, would you like to leave the meeting and try to come back? Maybe that helps. Okay, no worries. Okay, so I have one to study and one studying. What the other things, guys? What the others think? If I am tired, should I stop doing the activity that is tiring me?
Study.
Okay, to study could be. Okay, okay, okay. So in this case, guys, is studying. Okay, why? Because it means we stopped studying because we were tired. It means that we were studying, but we had to stop because we were too tired to continue. So we had to stop the activity of studying. Okay? I didn't do something else after that. The sentence does not specify that. So, in this case, I am stopping or pausing the studying process. Okay, guys, the studying process because we need to rest, right, guys? We are tired. So I stopped studying because we were tired. Okay, that's it. Now let's go with number three. They will stop lunch at 12. To stop, sorry, to have or having. What do you think?
To have.
Having.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Having.
Mhm.
Having. Having.
Okay. Having. Well, in this case, is to have. Okay, guys, why? Let's try to analyze this, okay? So, the sense that why? Well, let's try to analyze this, okay? So, they will stop to have lunch at 12. It means that they were doing something. Let's assume that they were working, but they are hungry. Okay, so they are hungry and it's 11:30 for example, or let's go with 11:50. Okay, guys, it's 11:50 and we are almost at 12. If we don't stop working, we are not going to be able to go and have lunch. So we have to stop working to have lunch at 12. Okay? Now here, listen to what I just said. We have to stop working to have lunch at 12. Okay? Because, yes, I need to stop doing something in order for me to start doing something different. So, this is the sense that this one is giving. Okay, guys? I'm not stopping like having lunch at 12. No, right? Because that is not the sense or the context, right, guys? It's not that clear about it, right? But it is true that depending on the context, I could say they will stop having lunch at 12. It is true, it is correct, right, guys? But in this case, the first thing, okay, guys, the first thing that comes to my mind or mind is that they were doing something and they have to stop because otherwise they'll not get or they'll not be on time to get lunch, okay, to have lunch. So, again, both are correct, but it depends on the context. Okay, guys, it depends on the context. I can say, for example, if I am eating lunch, let's say that it's I don't know, my lunch time is from 11 to 12 o'clock, right? And I am 11:55 and I am still having lunch. So I will say, oh, we need to stop having lunch at 12. It means that we are late, you know, but I am eating, okay, guys? I am doing the activity, okay? In that context, using the gerund is correct. In this one, again, the first time that you read the sentence gives you the sense of they doing something else, okay, guys? They are doing something else and they have to stop it because at 12 you usually have lunch, right, guys? So that is the difference pretty much, okay? Now let's go with the number 4, right? We stopped our rest because we were really sleepy. Again, try to analyze it. The first thing that comes to your mind. Mhm.
To have.
Have. They have.
There you go. To have, right? We stopped to have a rest because we were really sleepy. It means that we were doing something, right, guys? We were doing something, but we had to stop because have we have to rest a little bit. So here I interrupted pretty much the activity that was taking place, right, guys, in order for me to take a rest. Okay, guys, to have rest. Because I'm done, right guys? I'm really sleepy, so before I fall asleep, right guys, I will have a rest or take a rest and then I'll come back. Okay? So that is the sense that this is giving, right? Cool. There we go. Awesome, guys. Now here, in this specific sentence, it's not the same case as the one before, right, guys? It's not as the previous one. It's not like the previous one. Why? Because here I have the complement because we were really sleepy. Okay, guys, so this is giving me more context. So this is how I can determine that to have is the best option. Okay, great. So now let's read the sentences. Okay, guys, complete. Okay, guys, completely. And let's try to assimilate the situation, okay? So let's see. Danielo, could you please help me out with example number one? Here, you should stop smoking, please.
I can try, teacher.
Sure, go for it.
You should stop smoking. It's not good for your health.
Great, that's it. Thank you very much. You should stop smoking. It's not good for your
Okay.
health, right? Amazing. Thank you very much. Now let's go with number two. Let's see, Dobson, could you please help me out? No. Okay, let's see. Jocelyn, could you please help me out with number two?
You should stop drinking. It's not good for your health.
Oh, number two, we stopped studying.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Number two. Mm, okay. Mm. We stop. We okay. We stop working because we were tired.
Awesome. There you go. We stopped, well, studying, right? Because we were tired. There you go.
Working.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Now let's go with number three. Let's see. Sir Jean, could you please help me out? Sir Jean, can you hear me? Okay. Let's see. Delhi, could you please help me out with number three?
They will stop to have lunch at 12.
At 12. Thank you very much. You got it. Now let's see. Well, let's go again. Danielo, could you help me out with number four, please?
We stop to have a rest because we were really sleepy.
There you go. Awesome. That's it. Thank you very much, guys. So, this is it. Okay, guys, this is it. This is when you use stop with a gerund or with an infinitive, right? That's it. Now let's go with mean.
Teacher,
Yeah, tell me, Daniel.
teacher,
Hmm.
I don't understand your floor is three.
Which one, sorry? Sleepy?
They will stop. I think can you put having? You put to have. I don't understand. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, what I mean is that in real life, okay, you are able to use to have or having, okay? Why? Because it will depend on the context. You are able to use having if you are in, let's see, in a scene, okay, guys, where you are eating lunch and you say, oh, I have to stop having lunch at 12, but you are eating it at that moment. And the context is going to give you that, okay? It's going to give you that specific situation. But in this one, in the exercise, we are going to use to have because it means that they have to stop doing something in order for them to have lunch at 12. Let's say that it makes sense because we usually have lunch after 12 afternoon, right? So to have lunch, it has to be the afternoon per se, right? So in this case, we understand that in order for you to have lunch at 12, you have to stop doing what you are doing before. That is usually working. Make sense?
I got you.
Yeah? Nice. There you go. Awesome. Now let's continue with min. Okay, guys? Min. So let's take a look to this, okay? Let's see. Deli, could you please help me out to read min used with a gerund, please?
Okay, teacher. Let me try. What does that mean, teacher? EPH.
Oh, something.
SPH. Oh, something. Okay. Something has to be done to get. Oh, a reason. You have to get your homework done. That means following your mother. Ability. Intend to do something. I need to phone your mother, but my mobile didn't work.
There you go. Awesome. Thank you very much, Deli. You did it great, okay? So let's try to analyze this, okay? When you use mean with a gerund, it means that something, right, guys? You have to get something by any means, okay, guys? So let's take a look to the example. You have forgotten your homework again. That means phoning your number. It means, well, phoning your mother, right? Not your number, your mother, okay? That means phoning your mother. It means that in order for you to bring your homework and do not forget again, right, guys? So I need to do something in order for you to bring your homework, right? So, me as a teacher, I need to do something else to get the result of my participants or my, how is it, or my classmates, right? Or my students to be responsible, be accountable, for example, right? So, let's say that I need to do this. It's something like, yes, it's something like saying I need to do this to get a result. So, in order for me to make sure that you bring your homework, I'm going to call your mother. Okay? So, those are other words, right, guys? With the same example. You have forgotten your homework again, right? You have forgotten your homework again. That means phoning your mother. That is the, let's say, the measure or the mean that I will use to get the result of you being a good or responsible student, right? And with the infinitive, right, guys, is just having the intention of doing something. Okay? I meant to phone your mother, but my mobile didn't work. It means that I have the intention. I had the idea or I had the wish for me to call your mother, but I didn't. Okay, guys, I wasn't able to do that. So I meant to phone. I had the intention to call your mother, right? That's it. So let's try to complete the exercise, okay? Let's try to analyze if they have the intention or if it's a consequence, okay, guys, per se. If it's a consequence or a mean that will get us to another result, Okay, guys, that will get a different result. So let's go. We could take the ferry to France, but that will mean a night in a hotel. We could take the ferry to France, but that will mean a night in a hotel. What do you think? Should I use spending or to spend? Is this a consequence or a mean to get a result? What do you think? Okay, let's see. Danielo says I don't got you well for the sound. Okay, no worries. Is it is it my microphone or could be your internet connection? Do you hear me, guys? Can you hear me well?
I hear you, teacher.
Yeah? Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for confirming. Awesome. No worries, Danielo, then. It seems to be the connection, so it's fine. Thank you. So, what do you think then? Are they talking about having the intention to do something? Or just that they are going to do something to get a result? Sorry, baby, I see that you keep on unmuting yourself, but I'm not able to hear you. I cannot hear you at all. I don't know if you try to leave the meeting and try to come back. Because yeah, your microphone is not working seems. It's not working it seems, okay? Awesome. So do you have any idea guys about this? What do you think?
Spending.
Okay? Jocelyn says spending. And that's it. That is correct, right? We could take the ferry to France, but that will mean spending a night in a hotel. Let's try to analyze this one, okay? We could take the ferry to France. It means that is the result that I am trying to get, okay? Take a ferry to France. But in order for me to do that, in order for me to take the ferry to France, right? And also go to France, right? Then that will mean spending a night in a hotel. So I have the result, right? Right? That is the result that I want. I want to go to France, take a ferry to France, and stay in France. But that will mean that I will spend, okay, guys, that I will spend more money, right? So that is the consequence, pretty much, okay? That is what I have to do in order for me to get the result that I want. And the result that I want is going to France, right? So this is why spending is the best option here. Okay? Again, it's like trying to trying to play around with consequences, results, and what's the best option, what I want to get, and if this is a mean or a consequence of that action or what I have to do to get the result, right guys? Or not. There you go. Now let's go with number 2. I know I don't have much free time this week, but I mean this job by the end of the week. What do you think? Do they have the intention to finish the work? Or are they talking about consequences, results? What do you think? Do you have any idea, guys?
I think to feel it, teacher.
Okay,
To
awesome.
finish.
There you go. To finish, right? That's it, an infinitive. I don't have much free time this week, right? It means that, ooh, I am totally busy, right? I'm busy, busy, busy. But I mean to finish this job by the end of the week. It means that it's my intention, right? I intend to finish the work, okay? I intend to finish the project, right? Nice. Now let's go with number three. He meant the books on time, but he finally wasn't able. What do you think? Do they have the intention? Are they talking about having an intention to do something? Or are they talking about that they need to do something to get a result or anything like that? What do you think?
I think to return, teacher.
That's it. Correct. To return, right? He meant to return the books on time, but he finally wasn't able. Okay, so he had the intention to do it, but he wasn't able to complete that. Okay, guys? That's it. And what is it? Number four, right? Dropping off from school would mean a job in the future. What do you think? Are they talking about consequences or intentions? Dropping off means that you quit. Okay, guys, that you stop doing that activity for good. So drop off from high school, it means that you don't attend high school anymore. Deli, you wanted to say something?
Yes, teacher. I think not fighting.
There you go. Not finding, right? That's it. Amazing, right? Dropping off from high school. Well, dropping off from school would mean it means like the consequence of dropping off school, right? Is not finding a job in the future. We are talking about results, means, consequences, okay? So, this is the correct answer in this situation, right? There you go. And for that, I want to show you, okay, guys? Now that we are talking about drop off or dropping off, let's just give me a moment. There you go, drop out. So let's go. I want to show you this as we are talking, because this is not about gerunds. This is not only about gerunds and infinitives, but also about English. Okay, guys, English in general. So, no, bear with me a moment. Let's see, is this? Well, we have here the Spanish and English lyrics, but let's pay attention to the English ones, okay? So, I don't know if you have watched this movie. So let's take a look, okay, guys? Pay attention to the lyrics and how dropout or dropout is almost the same as saying dropping off. Okay, so let's take a look here. There you go, guys. So this is a song, right, guys? That it's from the movie Grease. How is it? Like John Travolta, right, guys? Olivia Newton-John, right, guys? And this is part of it, right? So as you could see, right, the song it's about dropping off high school. Okay, guys, dropping off from school and dropping off from high school specifically, and pretty much a dropout, right, guys? It means it the same, dropping off from somewhere or something, or dropout. Okay, guys, there you go. So this is part of the vocabulary, right, guys? So again, this is why I introduce you to this song, and that's pretty much it. Okay, this was just like a pause, right? Awesome. So with that being said, okay, guys, we completed the exercise with the verb mean, right, guys? Mean joined by gerunds or mean joined by infinitives, right? There you go. Now let's go with this one, okay, guys? And we are almost there, okay, guys? We are almost there. We are about to finish this one, so let's try to get it done, right? So go on, okay, guys? Go on. So this is a verb that it's composed, okay, guys? It's pretty much it's compounded, right, guys? It's not just one verb, but it's two words that mean one specific verb. Okay, guys? So go on. Right, just give me a moment here. It's a verb that it's composed, right, guys? Oh, what is this? Bear with me, guys. There you go. So go on, when we use gerunds with go on, guys, it means to continue with the same thing. Okay, guys? So here it means that I am doing an activity and I want to continue with that activity. Okay, so go on reading the text. It means that, okay, I was reading the text, I was already reading the text, but now someone is going to, I don't know, maybe they interrupted me for a while, right, guys, for a couple of minutes, and they are, okay, no worries, that was it. Go on reading the text. It means that, okay, continue with your activity, right? Continue with what you were doing before I came in, right? So that is go on with a gerund. And go on with an infinitive, it means to change the activity. Okay, so let's take a look here. Go on to read the text, right? So it means that I was maybe, I don't know, let's say another example. Let's say that I was writing something. Okay, I was writing something, and I don't know, let's say that the teacher gave us 20 minutes to write, I don't know, an essay about something, about a specific subject, right? And then after 20 minutes, the teacher says, okay, go on to read the essay. It means that, okay, I already wrote it, right? I have the writing part, and now I have to read it. It means that I have to change the activity and I have continue. Okay, guys, I have to continue and read the text. Okay, so this is about changing the activity. Okay, go on to read the text. I was doing something else, but now I have to stop that activity and I have to continue with the reading. Okay, guys, I have to continue with the other activity. Okay, that's it. So this is the difference pretty much. With the gerunds, we continue with the same activity, and with the infinitive, we change the activity. It means continue with this other activity. Stop what you are doing and move on to this one. Okay, that's it. So let's go with the examples. Okay, guys, let's go with the sentences. He went on for 2 hours. What do you think? Is he continuing with the activity, or did he change the activity? What do you think? Gerund or infinitive? Any idea, guys? He went on. Remember that I can conjugate those verbs, right? So went is the past tense of go, right? So he went on. It's the same, just that go is conjugated to the past tense. Hmm? No idea, guys?
Speaking.
There you go. Speaking, right? That's it. So he went on speaking for 2 hours. It means that, okay, he started talking and then, boo, he continued. Okay, guys, he continued with the same activity. Okay, that's it. Now let's go with number two. Even after I apologized, he went on angry for another month.
I think truly.
Okay, to be, could be. Do we have any other option, guys? What do you think?
To be.
Okay, okay. So let's try to analyze this. Even
Be.
after I apologized, sorry, Jocelyn, could you please repeat it?
Being.
Being. Why? What do you think is being?
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm not here.
Sorry, could you repeat it?
If
Hmm. Why do you think
mhm.
it's being?
To be. To be.
To be? Okay.
Be, I think, is to be.
Okay. Well, you were right. It's being, okay? Let's try to analyze this, okay? So, even after I apologized, it means that there was a problem, right? So, there was a problem, but the person that I tried to apologize to continued to be angry. Okay, guys? They continued being angry with me. So, they were mad and now they still mad. Okay, guys? They're still mad at me. So, even after I apologized, he went on being angry for another month. It means that the angry, okay, guys, the angriness continued, okay? The angriness continued with me after I apologized, okay? There you go. Now, let's go with number three. After introducing her proposal, she went on the benefits for the company. What do you think? Is she continuing with the same activity or is she changing the subject or the activity?
Planning.
Okay, I hear you, baby. Now I hear you, and I hear you, Jocelyn. Thank you very much. Explain, right? Why? Because activity number one, or what she was doing, is that she introduced, right, guys? She was introducing her proposal. After that, right, she changed the subject to the benefits of the company, right? So
Okay.
she went on to explain the benefits of the company, right? That's it. Now let's go with number four. After making dinner, I went on the table. To set or setting? Am I changing the activity? Am I still cooking?
Setting.
To say.
Mm-hmm. To set, right, guys? There you go. Why? Because I was cooking, right? I was cooking, I was making dinner, and then I finished cooking and I continued to set up the table, right? That's it. There you go. I changed the activity, right? I'm not cooking anymore. Now I'm setting the table, right? Now let's go with the last one. I can't go on like this. I'm exhausted.
To work.
Work. Rocking.
Working. That's it. I can't go on working like this. I'm exhausted. It means that I cannot continue anymore. Okay? I cannot continue working like this. I'm exhausted. So, this is the gerund, right? I can't go on working like this. I'm exhausted, right? That's it. Now let's try to read the sentences, okay? Let's go with number one. Danielo, could you please help me out?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
He went on speaking for 2 hours.
There you go. Thank you very much. Now let's see. Deli, could you please help me out with number three and number four?
Okay, teacher, we can try. After introducing her proposal,
After
he went on to
introducing
explain
her
the
proposal,
basis for the campaign.
what to explain.
Number four. After making deal, I went on to set the table.
How is it? The context or the complement as well, right? Is really important as well. So let's take a look to this, okay, guys? Now you are going to help me out and you are going to read the sentence and tell me the answer. Should I use the gerund or the infinitive of the verb in brackets? Okay, so let's do exercise number one. Okay, so let's see. Uh, Sergin, could you please help me out with the first one?
I'm trying to
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Go for it.
Kids, please stop making noise. I am trying to concentrate.
There you go. Awesome. Kids, please stop making noise. I'm trying to concentrate, right? That's it. Thank you very much. Well,
I'm
I have,
trying
this is a conversation, okay? So we have to pay attention to Adam and Susan. So let's try to do it. Let's see, baby, could you please help me out with this one?
season. Why don't you try?
Hmm.
Why don't you
Baby, could you please help me out? Hmm.
Susan, why don't you try to race?
To rest, okay? So let's try to, it comes from here, right? So, Adam, I have a terrible headache. I try resting. That is the, how is it? That is the, uh, how is it? The solution, right, guys? That is the resolution for your headache. Try resting, right? There you go. Now let's go with number three. Let's see, Dobson, could you help me out, please?
Yes, I will never forget seeing that terrible accident.
Awesome. That's it. Seeing, right? That's it. I will never forget seeing that terrible accident, right? Because I am talking about a memory, right, guys? Remember, I am talking about a memory, something that happened in the past, right? There you go. Now let's go with the next one. Let's see, Danielo, could you please help me out?
Say to me, teacher.
The next one,
The number.
I clearly remember.
Okay. Seeing teacher.
Okay, awesome. That's it. Could you read the entire sentence, please?
clearly remember seeing she looked great in the suite.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So I clearly
You're welcome.
remember. Thank you. She clearly. What? I clearly remember seeing her. She looked great in her suit. She or they are talking about a memory, right, guys? So, memory, gerund, right? There you go. Let's go with the next one. Let's see, Deli, could you please help me out with this one?
You should try to do your best. I know you can do much better.
There you go. Nice. You should try to do your best. I know you can do much better, right? It means that I know that it might be difficult, right? But you have to try, right? You have to try to do your best. There you go. Awesome. Now let's go with the next one. Let's see, Jocelyn, could you please help me out with the next one?
He stopped to smoke and started, let me see, and started wasting.
Wrestling. Huh? Wrestling. There you go.
Smoke. He stopped, no, he stopped to smoke and started wasting.
Nice. There you go. So let me ask you, did he stop a previous activity or he was smoking and he decided not to smoke anymore? What do you think?
Stop activity smoking.
Yeah, right? That's it. He was smoking. So he stopped
Okay, stop activity.
smoking, right? He stopped smoking and started wrestling. Wrestling is a sport. Okay, guys? Let's take a look here. Wrestling. Like, wrestling, there you go. Is the sport, right, guys? The sport of human contact, right? This is wrestling. So, in order for you to be in good condition, right, guys, to rest and pretty much win, right, guys, you need to stop your bad habits. So, smoking is a bad habit, right? So, he stopped smoking and started wrestling, right? There you go. Let's go with the next one. Let's see. I think we have to reset. Baby, could you please help me out with this one?
Um, I agreed to faint my really easier but curious.
Nice. Cool. So I tried to find my wallet everywhere, but I couldn't, right? Now, do you think that it was difficult for them to try and find the wallet, or they actually tried to look for the wallet? What do you think? They tried looking for the wallet. Is the first one.
Mm. Teacher,
Yeah, go for it.
I think he tried to fight him,
To
right?
uh-huh.
Because I think I have proposition two
Yes.
after trying. Fighting. I think that.
Okay. But remember, with gerunds, we don't need to. It's only with the infinitive. Make sense? I cannot combine ing with to. For example, to eating, to smoking is not something that we are going to find. So in this case, the correct answer is find, right? Because I already have the two. The question was, related to what do you think? Why do you think this is the correct answer, right? If I question, right, guys, if I ask you something, it's because I want you to tell me why do you think it's the correct answer, right? Nothing more, nothing less, okay? So in this case, I tried to find my wallet everywhere, but I couldn't. It means that it was difficult for them to find it, right? It was difficult to them to find the wallet. They tried, but it was difficult. They couldn't. They couldn't find it, okay? That's it. Now let's go with the next one. Okay, let's see. Sir Jean, could you please help me out with this one?
Okay. Yes, I always remember locking
Hmm.
the door when I go out.
Okay, that's it. Now, let's see. Do you think they are talking about a memory or do you think they are talking about a responsibility?
Responsibility.
Aha. So for responsibilities, we should use the infinitive. So I always remember
Okay. To lock.
to look. That's it. To look. There you go. Thank you very much. Now let's go with the next one. Let's see, Danielo. Could you help me out, please?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Mm, I can say feeling.
Feeding?
You
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
I can hear you. No worries. So you say feeding. Let's see. Let's try to read the sentence. Oh my God.
Feeling.
I forgot feeding the cat. Do you think they are talking about a memory of them feeding the cat or they had the responsibility of feeding the cat?
Oh my God. When I see the car. Okay. I
Uh-huh.
can just feed the car.
To feed the cat, right? There you go. There you go. Nice, right? Why? Because again, we are talking about responsibilities, right? Something that I had to do. So I forgot it. I forgot to feed the cat, right? There you go. Let's go with the next one. Let's see. Topson, could you help me out, please?
Yes. Why don't we stop doing homeworking and play some computer games?
That's it. Great. Thank you very much. So, why don't we stop doing homework and play some computer games, right? So, we were doing homework. We were actually in the activity of doing homework, but someone is telling us, you know what? Let's stop doing this and let's do that. Okay, so let's change the activity, but in the sentence, okay, guys, I am stopping doing homework. That is the activity that is taking place when I am talking, right? That's it. Let's go with the next one. Let's see. Uh, Jocelyn, could you please help me out? Or let's see, baby, could you please help me out with this one?
If you see Nancy, remember to invite well to the party.
There you go. To invite.
to invite.
There you go. Awesome. So that's it. If you see Nancy, remember to invite her to the party, right? I am not talking about a memory, I am talking about something that I have to do. Let's say a responsibility, right, guys? Something that I have on my list that I have to do. So there you go. Now let's go with the next one. Let's see. Deli, could you please help me out with this one?
Don't forget buying word on your home.
There you go.
Buy.
To buy, right? Don't forget to buy bread on your way home. Nice. There you go. Again, I'm talking about something that I have to do, a responsibility. Okay? There you go. Let's go with the next one. Let's see. Jocelyn, could you help me out with this one?
Yeah. See, see, this was English.
Hmm.
Mm, I don't know if I can.
Now, come on, you can. You can do this. Let's go. Hmm.
It is a very busy. Okay, it is a very busy restaurant. Don't forget. Mm, I can.
Okay, let me ask you. Do you think it's something that I have to do? I have to book, I have to call the restaurant to say, "Hey, I want a
Okay.
reservation." What do you think?
Okay. It is a very busy restaurant. Don't forget to book.
Nice. There you go. Great. Okay, you got it. You see, you could. You were able to do that. Nice. Now let's go with the last one. Let's see. Sir Jim, could you please help me out with this one?
Yes, you should stop. Be, you should stop believing her. She is a great liar.
There you go. You should stop believing her. She's a great liar. So it means like, hey, don't believe in her again, right? Don't believe her again. That's it. Awesome, guys. So, are you ready? Okay, guys, now that we just completed this, first of all, I want to say congratulations. Okay, guys, I know that this might be, I don't know, like too much, but trust me. I know that this is going to help. Okay, guys? I know that all this analysis is going to be faster and faster and faster. So it means that you are not going to take that much time, okay? You are going to think about it quick, right, guys? Is this talking about this or that? Is this giving you the sense of consequence or not? Is this like stopping an activity or not? Like you are going to do all this analysis on your own, right? So are you ready, guys? Are you ready for the results? Let's hit it, okay? So let's hit finish. Let's see what happens. Doo 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 doo. Check my answers. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. It's all green. Woohoo! We got it. Nice. 10 out of 10. Okay, guys, so applauses. Okay, guys, applauses for you. You did it great. Okay, guys, you did it amazing. So, this is it. Okay, guys, I think this is the best exercise I could have ever found. Okay, guys, because it brings everything. Okay, guys, it provides you with everything. So, as you could see, right, guys, here we have section by section, right? All the explanation on how these verbs are giving certain sense if they are used or followed by a gerund or an infinitive, right? So if you could take a look, right, guys, to this. If you have doubts, if you have questions, try to visit the exercise again. Try to read again the explanation, right? Try to analyze it as well. If you have any doubts, please go for it. Okay, guys? The thing is the following, right? Here, as we discussed, right, guys, as we discussed why this was the correct answer, or we also found some situations in which we were able to use either one, right, guys, a gerund or an infinitive with no problem. But what changes in this situation is the context, for example, right? We visited different scenarios, different conversations, and created a lot of scenarios in which we could apply those specific sentences. So this is the practice. Okay, guys, this is practice. Why? Not only in English, I think in all languages, context is the key. Okay, guys, context is the key. All this analysis, guys, we were imagining scenarios. We were, creating spaces in which those specific sentences were correct or were accurate for the context. So this is really important as well. Okay, there you go. So we did it. Okay, guys, we finished with this part. And I wanted to tell you that with this, we completed, okay, guys, we completed the gerunds and infinitives classes, okay? So as you could see, guys, we have been talking about this for a while, right, guys? I think 2 weeks or more. I'm not sure. No, I think more than 2 weeks, right? And the reason why we take this much time is because it is important. Okay, guys, it's something that you need to practice, but you need to identify as well, right? So remember, the more you listen to, I don't know, to podcast or visit videos on any platform, right, guys, that provides you with that service, and try to not only understanding what they are saying, but try to understand the structure that they are using, you are going to see and also notice that the things that we just learned are things that they apply. Okay? So try to listen, try to comprehend how are they using that. Okay, guys? How are they using that? So, in this case, guys, I have a proposal for you. Okay? And the proposal is the following. So, now that we just learned about gerunds, infinitives, we talked previously about celebrations, remember, holidays around the world, culture, a lot of things, right, guys? We have been talking about a lot of things. And we are going to continue, right? So, I would like to give you the opportunity for you to present, okay, guys, the following. Try to, if you like watching movies, okay, guys, if you like watching movies, choose one movie that you like. Okay, choose one movie that you like. Try for that movie to be in English, right, guys? If you have the option to watch it with subtitles, it's okay. Try to watch it with English subtitles. Okay, and what you're going to do is that you're going to watch that movie and try to identify at least 10 times or 10 sentences in which they use the gerunds and infinitives. Try not to focus just on the present progressive, like I am waiting or I am eating. No. Try to identify or locate the 10 sentences where the gerunds or infinitives are either after a preposition, after an adjective, where they are changing the meaning of the sentence, where they are secondary verbs, okay, guys, all the other scenarios, okay, guys, or where they are subjects. Remember that we talked about how infinitives or gerunds can also be subjects in the sentence. So let's try to do that, okay? At least 10, okay? And what are you going to do with those 10 sentences? You are going to create a small presentation, okay? And you are going to retell those sentences. For example, let's say that I watched, I don't know, Finding Nemo, okay? So I will come on Wednesday and I will say, okay, so I watched Finding Nemo and I was able to locate or to identify the following 10 sentences where we use the gerunds and infinitives. Sentence number one, and you read it. In this sentence, the gerund is a secondary verb, or in this sentence, the gerund is being used because we have a preposition. Or in this sentence, an infinitive is being used because the verb want needs to be followed by an infinitive. Okay, so you're going to explain or you are going to analyze the 10 sentences that you chose. Okay, so the purpose of this and the goal is a lot of things. Okay, guys, we have multi goals or multi purposes in this one. Number one, speaking production. Okay, guys, it's the time for you to have your moment, okay, guys, and have your moment to speak, right? So, speaking production. Number two, identify and how you can apply the things or the topics that we just reviewed. Gerunds and infinitives. How is that useful for you? It's not just grammar, okay, guys? It's useful for you. So, number two. Number three is that you are able to practice your listening, your reading in English, because you are going to have a movie in English and have the subtitles in English as well. So, listening and also comprehension, right? Retention as well. I mean, we are going to practice a lot of things in this exercise, okay? So, on Wednesday, you will have approximately, let's say, 5 minutes each. Okay, guys, 5 minutes each to present your conclusions. Okay, guys, your sentences or your analysis of the use of gerunds and infinitives. Okay, does that make sense, guys? Is that clear, or do we have any question? Are we good? Is it clear, guys? The activity? What we expect for Wednesday? The silence. I'm s- I'm getting scared, guys. Is that clear, guys, or do we have questions about the activity that we are going to have on Wednesday? It's okay. If it's not clear, tell me. But tell me something. Nothing? Okay, guys. Well, I'll assume that that's a yes, okay? So, with that being said, that's it. Okay, guys. So, remember, on Wednesday, you are going to present your analysis, right? At let's say that maximum 5 minutes. Okay, guys, 5 minutes of you talking, right? Endlessly, right? Talking about the movie, about what you found, about the use of gerunds and infinitives, about what you liked about the movie, what you didn't like about the movie. I mean, it's your moment. Okay, guys, so that's it. It could be any movie, right, guys? If you want to choose maybe a documentary, could be as well, right? If you don't like movies, maybe a documentary could be as well. Or I don't know, a TV show, a video on the internet, okay, something that you'd like, but it has to be something that you are able to identify the use of gerunds and infinitives, okay? You don't have to bring anything. I mean, nothing more than your analysis and your speech, okay? And that's it, right? That's pretty much it. So with that being said, okay, guys, if we don't have questions about the activity, I hope that you are excited, right, guys? Remember that um, the more you expose yourself to the language, the more you are going to improve. Okay, guys? So don't be afraid. Okay, guys? It's okay. Remember that this is a safe space for you to learn. It doesn't matter. Okay, guys? If you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. Okay, guys? This is the safe space for you to learn. Okay? And it happens everywhere. I mean, we're not perfect, okay, guys? It's impossible for us to know 100% of anything. So, just jump, okay, guys? Give that leap of faith, okay? Challenge yourself. Try to do it consciously, okay? Do not complicate yourself. Try to go slow, okay? Baby steps, baby steps. Try to analyze it, try to investigate if it's necessary, okay, guys? But try to challenge yourself to do it, okay? Don't be afraid. Again, do not miss the class just because we have the presentation, okay? Don't skip the class just because you don't want to don't want to present, right, guys? Or don't want to perform in front of your partners, right? Please don't, okay? This is the moment, and is I want this not just being me talking, 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 but also you, okay, guys? So it's time for you to bring it on, okay, guys? To bring it on. So with that being said, okay, guys, I hope that you have a great night, okay? I hope that you have a beautiful Monday and Tuesday, that everything goes out well, and see you on Wednesday, okay, guys? I'm excited for your presentations just now, okay, guys, from now, and I wish you the best, okay? So, have a good one, guys. Good night, everybody. See you on Wednesday.
Good night, teacher. This is
Bye.
okay.
Have a good one. See you on Wednesday, guys.